Picture an inexperienced team entirely overwhelmed by their workload. Things are falling apart, deadlines are slipping, and everyone is dropping the ball. When an employee struggles in a situation like this, they usually face one of two miseries: the total suffocation of having every single second micromanaged, or the sheer terror of having no guidance at all. These management disasters rarely happen by accident. They are the direct result of the deep-seated assumptions a boss makes about human nature. A manager's core belief about their workers' inherent drive serves as the blueprint for how they will attempt to lead that team through a crisis. This logic model outlines Douglas McGregor's framework for how managers view their staff. The left side represents Theory X, the assumption that average employees inherently dislike work, lack ambition, and avoid responsibility. Because of this, Theory X managers believe tight control and the constant threat of punishment are the only ways to achieve company objectives. On the right is the contrasting approach, Theory Y. This assumes employees naturally put effort into work, possess creativity, and actively seek responsibility. Theory Y managers believe providing empowerment naturally motivates staff toward company goals, completely free from the fear of punishment. Relying strictly on one of these theories for every single scenario will break a team. An effective leader evaluates the moment and maps their assumptions to reality. Imagine a slammed Saturday night service in a commercial kitchen. Orders are piling up. Stopping to take a poll will crash the entire operation. This high-stress environment demands the autocratic leadership style. In this system, the manager makes all decisions from the top down without consulting the team. It works well in a pinch.
Decisions are made rapidly. Employees receive crystal clear instructions, and tasks are completed efficiently. The trade-off is steep. Autocratic leadership stifles employee creativity and places an immense, stressful burden on the manager. Over time, it creates a toxic them and us divide that heavily demotivates staff. It serves as a highly effective survival tool during a crisis, but maintain that rigid control as a long-term strategy, and the resulting frustration will lead to high staff turnover. Now change the context to a product design team. Here, you need complex problem-solving, fresh ideas, and team buy-in. This diagram illustrates the democratic or participative leadership style. Under this model, the manager at the center actively consults with staff and encourages two-way communication before finalizing a decision. This produces highly motivated employees who feel empowered. Staff are better prepared for future promotions, and the final decision is typically stronger because it draws from a much wider pool of ideas. The cost here is efficiency. The consultation process burns valuable time. Without a strong leader to supervise the discussions and eventually pull the trigger, the process risks stalling entirely. Democratic leadership deliberately trades raw speed for a massive increase in team engagement and creative ownership. Finally, picture a team of expert software developers. They are highly specialized, and constantly interrupting them will ruin their workflow. They require a laissez-faire leadership style. This is a completely hands-off approach, where the manager provides the necessary resources and then lets employees make their own decisions with minimal interference. When applied to highly skilled and self-motivated staff, stepping back leaves unparalleled room for innovative decision-making and autonomy. But if you try this with inexperienced staff, it backfires. Without direction, workers fail to manage their time. Deadlines are missed, their performance drops, and employees become incredibly stressed. Laissez-faire serves as an effective reward for proven competence. Apply it to a team of rookies, and you guarantee absolute chaos. The most successful managers do not fit neatly or permanently into just one single leadership style. The exact style they choose depends primarily on two moving targets: the specific nature of the task and the experience level of the staff performing it. This graph tracks team experience against managerial control. Notice how a manager starts out high on the autocratic axis with a brand new, inexperienced team, leaning heavily on Theory X style direct control to keep things running. But as that team gains experience, the manager moves toward democratic or laissez-faire styles. They step back as employees begin to demonstrate the self-motivation and creativity described in Theory Y. Effective leadership requires selecting the right tool for the moment, matching the management style to the current maturity